stuff me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. My parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Everybody's got a song.
A great shot here at US Bank Stadium, located in downtown Minneapolis. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. This game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Up to the races, middle of the field. I don't think they're going to catch him. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Forced out to his right. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be first down, Detroit. One play in Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
And the Lions.
On first down, it's Gibbs. He rotates a couple of yards through that chaos. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing on seconds. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
15 yards.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Lions, first down. A gain of 15.
70.
Coming right is Gibbs. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's a pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Got it. Ready?
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. Go.
He's going to throw it. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground.
And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions put up points to begin the game. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. This one is up and good. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10. And they're on the 31-yard line.
Got first down from the 31. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing. We're getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop at the 46-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Vikings 7.
After that pick 6 as it's sent away. He's got the squiver. They're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 14-7 game. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll only need a few inches here on 3rd down. He's going to try to pick it up. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead.
1st and 10
get
at
what
the
you need.
47-yard line.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Counter play, Jones. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Jones once more. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring. Guys hitting blocks downfield. And back who can show off his wheels.
And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And it went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
That's good. 1st and 10 at the 49.
A give left side for Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught it.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Finds Isaac to Slaw, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. Working quickly here.
And the Lions first down.
Gibbs now from the gun. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Lions with a chance to break this tie. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Checks it down to Gibbs. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. First and goal. Here's Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Okay,
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
let's go now. Ready, right?
I'll throw it. On the move, headed right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Fox now kick this one away. Has this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So now they have 3rd and short. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, and to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down, ball at the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action, McCarthy. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Number 10.
Could not beat the defender there. So 2nd down coming up. Again, McCarthy to throw. Got along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
Has a big strike to Addison. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. So new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another throw here for McCarthy. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. Anchored on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Harrison Smith in on the stop. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's the final play of our 1st half. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Ready.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Television so far, and no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this. Second half, we've got a touchback.
Ready, ready.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
The give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on.
He's dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Goes to the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Downfield, this fine, St. Brown. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line.
26 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Intended for
He's looking for his back. Jameer Gibbs there. And now they face second down.
Leads to second and
That is
10.
normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Here's a throw. That one connects. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 3. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's caught after a game about 2. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Fits it through the middle. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Now a give up the middle to Jones. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw. Another try on the 25. It's second and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts. But throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Into the red zone. Has some room to work. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. It's a Jameer Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Well set. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. Just gets the 1st and more. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's
go now.
McCarthy looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. He snapped it to McCarthy. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead. Fox now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. This is Jones on the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. Now it's McCarthy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Complete beyond the marker. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On play action now, McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 10. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. Oh, the Vikings got to it first. They get it back. 2-score game. Got to get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 14 on the play, and it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
It's his running back.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
At the Lions' 29-yard line.
Back to the air, McCarthy. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First and 10, here's McCarthy. He goes back to him yet again, complete. He's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Again, McCarthy to throw. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 4-point game here in the 4th.
Lining up for the extra point.
And he connects there, so now another kick from the field goal. Tie this game in the 4th. Set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Hardman with a return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that. Right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. They'll work against the blitz. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they'll get this through the midfield stride, but starts pushing into Vikings territory. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Lions only up by a few. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Setting up to throw. To the right, he's got Tesla. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. A gain of 29.
We're going to pass it here.
First down, Lions.
That one's into the hands of Tesla. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Running it with David Montgomery. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Setting up to pass. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's 2nd down. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
He gets it again. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
45. Vikings 35. Jet Fox picking off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for his wide receiver there.
Incomplete.
And now it's 2nd down.
Coverage by Terrion
Even the
Arnold.
best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Viking 18.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good of stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
I see you from across the room. I thought I wouldn't feel a thing. I think it's getting colder now. I wanna get close to you. I swear that we've been here before. I guess you didn't notice me, but you do now. Oh, you do now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Chill, right on my side is the eagle becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Happy rebel, rebel out, dark hallways. This place, I kissed, I made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Chain a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Come back in. I bet you light up when we start the show, but I mean now. Very close because I told you so. You know, we blow because we blow some plays. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Chain a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Lock and strike, so we be in that violent force a lot. Guaranteed to turn it as better goal of mine. The people don't get changed like a chameleon. And the channel, whenever the rap show the world is on, you know we dazzle like get all our human battles. Rattles out your head for redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the rock for yourself, mate. Check, 311 is LA.
Chain a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now. Keep my feet on the ground, keep my head in the clouds. Electrified by the sound that comes from the down. And we get a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, maybe better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls let other men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with ballers, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls let other men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many years on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, wants for breakfast. 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Swift for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB, make it get slapped. It's so